What's up, beautiful people? Toby here. It has been a very hot minute. I'm about to make the easiest and the quickest hair in the history of crochet hairs, period. And I'm using this Xpression's curly hair. Here's the pattern for the base, and I got it professionally done to make this very stress-free for myself. You'll be needing just your extensions, of course, and a crochet hook for this look. I wanted something very short and beautiful, so I cut the extension length into two to get the desired length, and I ended up just using half back of the extension. It was very full still. You would see at the end of the video. Now, if you don't know how to crochet extensions into your hair, let's get straight into that. All you have to do is open the latch for the crochet hook and then insert that hook through your hair. Feed in your extension, then close the latch and pull it out just a little bit, then pass the other side through. As you can see, just watch and you will get the hang of it. I feared that wasn't secure enough, so I decided to start tying it at some point. You would see moving forward, however, none unraveled or like fell off, and I'm really excited about that. I feel like that is because of the texture of the extension that I used, the curly extension that I used. As I said, this is from the brand Xpression. You can get it at your local store. You should be able to also get it on their website if you want to try this out, or you could just use human hair extensions. Of course, those would be more expensive than this. This is synthetic, however it did last a while, and you can also use this for bohemian braids, like boho braids, but I've not tried it for boho braids as yet. I don't think it's something that I would like to use because I fear it will tangle up with boho braids, but it didn't tangle up with this one, and it was easy to maintain. I didn't have to do anything much. I was just using my leave-in conditioner and moving on with my life. This is such a stress-free hairstyle. I am so in love with it. I didn't have to do anything to my hair at all. You're just going to continue the process of feeding in the crochet extensions into your hair, and then when we get to the front, we'll get into details of how I made the front to make it look really realistic and very beautiful and flawless. Welcome back. So as you can see, there are no leave outs for this hairstyle, so we have to make it look like each of the curly extension is coming right out right out of the braid strand. So this is how I'm going to be doing that. The first thing I do, of course, is pass my extension through the middle of the braid strand, as you can see, and then I just pick one strand of extension from the other end instead of both strands, and then I wrap that around like 2 times, as you can see, and I just pull that. Do you see that? We are going to do that right again. Watch closely. This might be a little more difficult because I am trying to pass that hook through the middle of the braid strand and not just passing it to the other side. You will see that. So the braids are tight, so it's going to make it much difficult. Can you see that? I hope this is clear enough. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to pass the crochet hook through the middle of the braid strand, not to the other side, through the middle, so it looks like the curly piece is actually coming right out of the middle of the braid strand. You pass just one extension through, you roll that like 2 or 3 times just for security, and then you pull through just like that, and then you keep doing that for every single braid strand, and you make sure that you fill that up, fill every single strand up such that you cannot see your scalp or the chunky braids at the back. So the illusion that we are trying to form now is to make it seem like the curly pieces are a part of the braids. Here, I'm trying to see if I've already gotten the folders that I want with the extension, and also looking around to see if there are any vacant spaces that I need to fill up. Once you do that, the filling up that is, you can just proceed to the next part, which is the most interesting part. But what is a hair tutorial if I don't feel myself while I am making my hair? Now, the most interesting part for me is to make this look really realistic. You can use this also for like full crochet. All you're just going to do is tease the extension, as you can see me do here, and this is just going to make an illusion like if you were doing like an illusion crochet where it's like a full crochet. This makes it look like it is going right out of the scalp. Basically, you should definitely try that out. I am looking forward to doing that myself, and I'll put it up here when it is done. You want to take your time with this so that you get the preferred illusion or fullness or realisticness that you want. Next thing you want to do is trim and shape your hair extension however you want to, like frame your face or whatever length you want. I did that, and this is what mine looks like. Thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy the video, please subscribe. Let's grow this channel to 100,000 subscribers. Bye.